Greetings everyone and welcome back to Dungeon Tycoon on its day of release, no less. By the time you see this video, you may even be able to pick this up for yourself if you are thus inclined. Now, I'm going to get the elephant in the room addressed right before we begin. If you think that I sound a little bit different from usual, it is because I am recently back from the dentist, where most of my face is no longer numb, but some of it still is, and I am occasionally still biting my tongue. So expect some words to be tripped over. That's just the way it's going to have to be, I'm afraid, because YouTube never sleeps, and I mean, to be fair, neither do I for the most part. So yeah, I can't really blame it for that. Nevertheless, let's get back down to business. Now, there have been a couple of patches since the, or at least I've seen the game updating as we've been getting closer to release. So there may be some things that have changed. I'm just going to take a quick moment to have a look through. Everything there seems normal. How about in here? Have things moved around at all? Nope. It looks like we are currently researching the well. Ooh, okay, something has changed. We've got Underworld there. We've got Inferno over here. We've got the Forest over here. So they're all already visible. Okay, that is very, very interesting indeed. We'll have to see what we can do there. Let's see on summoning new monsters. Yeah, it's still the same thing so far, but we might want to be able to unlock these. We actually have enough. All we need is the money. Now, that being said, we do need to get a couple more things unlocked, and we've got plans for expanding the dungeon. Right now, we're not actually doing a lot with the food, the potion situation. I think we really do need to get a lot more potions down, if at all possible. But before we do, I would like to see how our heroes are going to be addressing it, because one of the things that may have changed is also pathfinding and such. Let's have a quick gander in here. Still kill for level 2 heroes. We should be able to hit that one relatively quickly. Oh, we've got a couple of things. I mean, who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth, especially when it's a skeletal horse, which is leaving fire prints where its hooves have been? I'm not going to turn this down. I absolutely should, but I am choosing not to. I'm going to happily accept all of this gold again. Updates. Sometimes they cause you to lose things. Sometimes they cause you to get double dips on some things. And I'm not going to look at gift horse in the mouth, like I said. All right, there we go. We will happily accept all of those again. I feel a little cheesy for that one, but on the plus side, well, I think I am actually going to have to hold off. Okay, well, no, we're not. I'm going to do one or two more things. I am going to grab another potion dispenser. Sure, we're going to place that one right there. I am also going to place down another room as well for much the same dealio. We're going to have a little room right at the end here, and I'm going to have some more potion dispensers in there as well, just because I feel that this will... Oh no. I have doomed myself. I brought this on myself. I have no one to blame but me. Oh well. I'm just going to have to live with that. It's going to irritate me. But I am responsible for this one. There we go. That's actually a very nicely lit room. And I think I'm going to do the same in here, actually. We're going to get rid of you. I'm going to pop down some fireflies, since they are very, very bright indeed. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and start. Wow, that we spent so much money, but I can always pick it back up. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, then. Let's get the heroes out here. See what it is that they're able to do. We actually didn't add that much to the rating, though, interestingly. All right, let's move things forward a little bit. I'm fairly certain that the magic has changed, though. I'm actually really, really happy with that. Oh, hello there. Are you level 3? Yes, you are indeed. You're quite neutral at the moment. This is now starting half filled. So I'm to assume that as it would go down, if it would empty as they were getting more and more unhappy. I kind of like that, actually. I think that's a much better way of going with it. There we are. Let's get all of the cash that we can. I think we're going to want to place down more chests in here as and when we can. They're doing a good job of emptying things right now. Yep, they've done a very good job of emptying that one. Are they resting? They are resting. Oh, I really do hope that bug has been fixed. That would be fantastic in the most wonderful way. There we go. We've already got a fight going on in our kind of mini boss room over here. I don't suspect that the heroes are going to be able to hold this unless they come in here as a group. In which case, they've got a good chance. But if they do not try to take this on as a group, they will die. There we are, emptying the chest. Well done. They are getting a decent bit of cash there. Also selling some more potions. Always wonderful to see happening. There we are. The camping spot is run down, though, now. Noticing that, well, at least for this health potion, that is empty now, and it looks like all of those are empty too. But having enough energy potions is really going to help us in the long run. I think that is the big one. A lot of people did manage to pick them up already before they came over here, and beyond this, we're going to need some more places for our peeps to go and end up in a fight. Possibly having a door there leading out to a corridor or something along those lines. Got a level up, which is very nice. We managed to kill enough heroes there. Oh no, this is gonna irritate even more, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, potion dispensers are starting to run low. Still managing to get through these ones. That one's empty. This one's almost empty. This one's got a fair couple of more potions to go though, so I'm happy with that at the very least. You're gonna take out this bat? Yes, you might be able to. I don't know. That bat's actually quite a strong one. Oh no, okay, you impressed me there. We got a fair bit of cash in the treasure chest as well, though. They have done so well in stocking back up, and we've seen 2 heroes level up as well. Very nice. Get some more cash there as well. We need to get to 1.5 stars. I don't think that's outside of our reach, though. Sad you'd have to die there. But, you know, this is what it is. There we go. Some cash added into the pile. Very nice. But, you know what? In return for your sacrifice, we will give you a couple of little things, bits and bobs to help you along. A healing well is now available to us. 11 souls were gathered. 47% satisfaction. Okay. I could use a heal right now. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Well, yes. I do also wish for that as well. We could get some more monsters with quite a lot of souls over here. That is not a good place for us to go. I think going for the bigger pockets, though, making sure that our heroes have the ability to spend more of their money would be fantastic. Okay. Well, I can use 9 souls to increase that, but I could go for a larger healing well, or I can go for an improved campsite. Very tempted with that one, I must confess. Sure. I think we are going to go with the improved campsite. There are lots of things that I would like around here, but the improved campsite is way too tempting for me. Way too tempting. Now, let's have a quick look-see at the healing well that we have now unlocked. Let's have a look at this. 250. A must-have well for any dungeon. I agree. Oh, actually, it's only 1 tile wide. That's actually fantastic. I will happily pop a couple of these around. Maybe these can just be plonked in the corridors hither and yon. I think that actually works out quite nicely. I could, in fact, have one in here as well, but I think that room's already quite overstuffed as it is. That being said, maybe getting rid of this and putting in another vending machine would not be a bad move. And since they are so valuable, if I pop these in, it maintains the room's prestige level. Let me see if I can take care of that. I can get rid of that. Okay, that gave me a fair amount back. I'm going to keep these 2 in here, though, just because I like the idea that they are like supply crates in the supply room. That makes sense to me, personally. Now, has that added an awful lot of value to these rooms? It may have, actually. So, let me see about getting rid of that. No, we are at 86 there, so we do need to bring it up a little bit. How much does that give? That gives practically nothing, so that wasn't helping us anyway. Maybe a tall painting? That would give me a little bit too much. Basically, I need 15. Really, I've got so many of them. Why? Oh, that's very interesting, though. Have a look at that. It actually marks it twice. Well, we could go for... No, 30 definitely not. The spider's eggs... Sure, we'll pop a little bit of spider egg goodness over... Oh, you know what? I can see doing it right now. Look, okay? Why have you got to try and drink from the fountain from this side? Okay, if you're crowding around it, well, this is what you get. That's on you, not on me. We'll pop that there, and I am going to place down a spider's web as well. That'll give me another 5. There we go. It's starting to look like a pretty nice room, actually. Yeah, we're up to 100 there. Very, very nice indeed. Are all the other rooms okay now? Let's just have a quick... Ooh, actually, you're a little bit low. I could do with a tiny bit of something in here as well. But it only needs to be a little bit of something. So let's go with... do we have a crate? We don't yet have a crate. So I'm going to just place a crate just on that side. There we go. That'll give us everything we need. Yeah, I know we did dip into the to the kitty there a little bit, but I'm all right with that, I think, for the time being. One thing I could do, though, is pop down a couple more traps. I feel that maybe I've been a little bit over-generous with the trap placement. I think we can afford at least one more. We've got so many healing pots now, so I think that should be okay. On that note as well, I could invest a little bit in a bit of an upgrade. Now, Encrypt and Beatram, they've already got a level up. Mini Murgle, do I want to give you a level up? Maybe, but actually I'm feeling Biccolo. Biccolo, you've been a loyal minion for these long days. 16 of them so far. It's time for you to get a level up. There you go. And with that, let's go ahead and see how this goes. Right, hopefully it goes very, very well indeed. We've got a wizard in here already setting off some more traps. I think maybe another trap in here would be quite... Oh, wow, okay. Oops. Maybe you were a little bit too effective. But now we've got a warrior in there. Things should be okay, and they're very, very happy. You know what? We're going to follow Giles as they wander through and gather bits and bobs. Ooh, you took a bit of damage there. You also got a little bit of healing as well. Oh, it's because you used the healing fountain. Oh, I'm sorry, Giles. Maybe I should have followed someone else. All right. Oh, how many uses did... Oh, that does not have a lot of uses. Okay. Duly noted. We're going to need quite a few more of those if they're going to be that effective. But still, it's healing for free. And I think that is probably a decent one. And having that healing right there, it probably makes sense. Because the first people getting out of this room are quite low on health. And while they do have money, getting a little bit of healing here before they make a decision on which way to go might allow them to survive getting through this room where otherwise they would not. I would very much like to pick one of the knights. There we go. Sire Jackson. We're going to be watching you, Sire Jackson. Getting a little bit of free healing. I can't blame you. There we go. Is this okay? Ooh, we are still not using this. Ah, no. It looks like I might have to start rebuilding that again. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so that bug still seems to be here, or it could be something to do with the fact that there may be like updating shenanigans going on, playing a game that was started prior to some of the patches. Either way, we're going to have to rebuild that one completely following this run, but that's okay. Now that we've seen, that's all right. You can, by the way, end the day whenever you would like to. You can just click this button, but obviously you kind of want to let them get through the dungeon and generate as much money as you possibly can. Also, that gives you the most chance of increasing your max rating. Oh, sorry, your popularity as well. Why were you debuffed? What's debuffing? Oh, it's because you're walking through darkened rooms, I should imagine. I'm starting to get tired, but you're very happy indeed. And you're leaving with 70 gold. You know, that isn't terrible, I suppose. Maybe I should have the entry room just full of... Yeah, maybe we're going to move this around a little bit. We could have the entry room just full of vending machines, just in case the hero's on their way out. Just like, oh, well, you know, I'm on the way out. I may as well grab some souvenirs and empty out their pack a little bit before they leave. I think that actually might be quite cool. Right, how are you doing over here? Cedric Jackson. The Jackson family are doing quite well at the moment. That being said, at least a few of them have perished in here, so maybe not doing that as well as it seems. But yeah, you're a little bit unhappy there, but it's fine. You got here so late. All of the fun had already been had. Incredible loot. I wish there were more monsters to kill. I could use a heal right now. Well, it should be okay. Right, we are... got a huge amount of souls there, actually. It's looking very nice, but we were one shy. Damn and blast. Oh well. Let's get rid of that and place down another camping spot. There we go. That should work now. But I am thinking maybe popping in an extra well or two would not be a terrible idea. Maybe another one over here and another one down here, perhaps. This way I can probably say goodbye to some more of these items just to recoup the cost. I'm going to leave this there because that makes all the sense in the world. Actually, I'm going to perhaps put this over here instead. I don't want to make it too obvious, but come on. Having the booby trap in front of the painting that someone might be inclined to walk up to and investigate, that's just classic dungeoneering to me. Over here, though, we can probably afford to say goodbye to the nightstand, the armor stand. Oh, actually, no, we can't. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll keep that back then. There's no reason for me to get rid of that one then. We'll pop that in, but I will be able to get rid of some of the other little bits and bobs around here, I should imagine. Do I want to get rid of all of them? No, not necessarily, but I do want to spruce up the rooms just a tad. I think that should be good enough there. Okay, and since I've done a bit of building, moving around, we are going to rebuild this object, place it back down again. There we go. All good and done. Now, if we hold on to our money, if we can just hold for a tiny bit longer, then we should be able to unlock the Inferno, where we'll have baby drakes, fire elementals, magma golems, hell goats, hell hounds, imps, scorched shores, and hell shamans. I am all aboard for the hell shamans, personally. I may also add a little vending booth in here. I'm not sure about that one yet. But either way, let's start the day. Chop, chop. Let's have a look over here. 1.5 stars. Yeah, we're a ways from that, and we're not going to be able to respawn for a while, unfortunately. But once we do hit 1.5 stars, we will unlock the ability to have 3 active quests, which will, in fact, be very, very useful. Ooh, you know what? They've added more paintings. They've added a lot more paintings. Okay. Really? There's swords and shields melting instead of clocks. I love it. Okay. Alright, they have definitely changed this out a little bit. Okay, I'm very much on board with the new paintings. The extra decor, big fan. Very big fan. An extra trap in there would be very nice. But we're going to go to ultra speed and see just how well our heroes can do. Hopefully they can do exceedingly well. We'll of course have to see. But we will have the new campsite available to us as well. They're already making use of this one, which is quite good. We will definitely be upgrading that. I believe the new campsite has significantly more food available on it. I don't think there's any other particular difference to it. It might be able to have more people sat around it. I'm not sure, but either... Wow, okay, those wells got drained crazy fast. But alright, I guess that's not a terrible thing. It keeps the heroes in the dungeon for a little bit longer. The main thing is to make sure that all of my vending machines get fully bought out, get all of their stock purchased before the end of the day. Though I'm actually thinking maybe that's not going to happen here. How much did we have left? We have very... Oh no, we did have a fair bit left. Okay, so the lack of... the addition of the extra healing shrines definitely helped out a little bit. Oh, damn, we're just shy. Oh well. Should be okay. Alright, let's have a look at you then. Are you going to be bigger than this one? Because if so, I'm going to need to jostle things around quite a lot. Improved camping spot. Okay. Only 29% satisfaction this time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate, actually. We could go for the larger well, but I'm not actually feeling that one right now. I think instead, I wouldn't mind... Sure, let's grab lucky monsters and start moving up to the grouping table if we can. I think we're probably going to want to take this one as well, so I'm going to grab that. Oh, actually I changed my mind. Let's go for the Soul Reaper instead. So we're going to cancel this one, and we're going to switch over to Soul Reaper. We will get lucky monsters eventually, but Soul Reaper will hopefully give us access to the grouping table, and it's going to give us more souls from the heroes who do die, so that will actually help us out enormously. Right, let's have a quick look. That's a camping spot there. Let's say goodbye to you. Pop. And let's put down an improved camping spot. Okay, same size. Is it high capacity? Yes, significantly higher capacity. Alright, I'm very, very happy with that one. However, now we are faced with the question of how do we expand the dungeon out a bit more? I'm feeling that we want to take the dungeon down in this direction, but it's gonna dip into our funds. That already did a little bit. I could, of course, sell a couple of these. You know what? That's not a terrible idea. Considering this wasn't making us enough money as is, let's move these around. Of course, that's going to pull down the value of that room a little bit, and that does suck a little bit, but, well, I think we can live with it. I want them to be going for these more than getting freebies anyway. I do want them to have opportunities to rest here and there, but I don't want to be too generous. Ultimately, we're here to make money off them at the end of the day. Maybe an extra chest or two, though, wouldn't go amiss. I wouldn't mind that. Certainly over here, having some extra chests would be useful. Maybe another chest in here as well. And do we need an extra one? I don't think that one needs it, but we might want an extra chest down here. There we go. Just to make sure that we are actually stockpiling all of the money that the adventurers are dropping. I think that will help out quite a lot. It is a shame that that's actually going to drop down a little bit more. Well, it is what it is. We're just going to have to try and pull that back up as soon as we can unlock new monsters. I think that's going to be a big thing. But that being said, we are going to need somewhere to have those monsters be set up. So maybe it would actually be better for me to expand the dungeon, put down an extra room for them to fight in before I get to that. We'll see. Hopefully we are going to see these chests fill up with loot, and then as the heroes are moving on through the dungeon and heading back out, they're not going to stop to loot the treasure chests. They're just going to ignore them, but they will have been filled up over time. That is going to be my sincere hope here. Whilst all the adventures are running around, I am going to brave having a sip of tea. Delicious. Right, how are we doing over here? Well, it's getting there. It is emptying. I'm noticing that they tend to... Oh, I was going to say, I'm noticing that they tend to empty out the energy potions faster. But maybe not. Maybe not. Again, there isn't actually enough for them to do here. I think we can afford to be very sparing with these, as a general rule. And instead lean much more heavily on the healing pots. Especially as we expand this out. It's still quite a small dungeon, ultimately. There we go. We've got enough money now for us to get infernal creatures, I think. There we are. Alright. Now, question is that going to be wise for us to do? And I'm going to say for now, no. I have convinced myself that the best course of action right now would be to expand out a little bit more and get some more places for people to fight. So, I'm going to add in a little bit of combat room over here, and then later on a corridor, and then another big fight room. We are going to move this for the time being. I'm going to place that pot just over on that side, should be fine. We will add in a little door. It doesn't need to be much of anything. I'm just going to have 2 of those now. Right, now in here, I can already get a single enemy, and I see no reason not to. So let's go ahead and... Oh, well, this is the point, isn't it? Now I really want an infernal... fine, alright. I guess I could say goodbye to some of the chests that I bought. I'll get rid of you, and I'll get rid of you for now. We will get ourselves a new creature summoned. So unlock this, unlock, there we go, bump. Oh wow, okay, I didn't anticipate how much that was going to cost. Ouch. Okay, well, I suppose for the time being then, I'm just going to say goodbye to one of those. We'll very quickly get that back, obviously. But let's go ahead, summon new monsters, Inferno, see what we can get. Oh, 7.5, sorry. I don't know why I was misreading that. I was reading that as 376 instead of 367. Let's get rid of this one over there. There we go. That should give us plenty. Right, let's get ourselves a new Inferno. And we've got... what the heck are these? All right, then. Well, you've got wings, so... okay, we've got a baby drake. There's a scorched crow, and there's a hell goat. The hell goat is more... wow, okay, you're very rare, apparently. But, alright. We've got a baby drake. Now, if we have a look at the stat of that baby drake, that's a 930. Mini Murgle as a uncommon underworld is only a 724. What is the baby drake? You've got a weakened ability. Do I want to be extra specially spicy in here? I kind of do, I'm not going to lie. Alright, I'm going to have to find out who the baby drake is first, though. Everyone, please say hello to Big Al. Welcome to the roster, Big Al. You are going to be trading places with Beatrum. So we're going to have Big Al in here, and Beatrum is going to be off to the side then. We're going to pop you in there. Don't worry, Beatrum, I'm going to spruce up the room. Let's have a quick glance then. We're going to want a wall torch, I think. We can have that wall torch right about here. That shouldn't be a problem. We're, of course, going to want some chests as well. Just one for now, maybe a pot just beside it. And that's really all we can do. It's a little bit of extra fighting, but I'm hoping that the baby drake is going to really, really push things over there. Once we've got enough decorations, by the way, I will start theming the room. So a room full of spider creatures will have spider's webs and spider eggs and that sort of thing. But right now, it's just whatever we can to make the rooms look nice. Right, so with that, we've still got Soul Reaper, but we have unlocked the next in the list. Oh, we need 5 more perks in Dungeon Basics to access this page. Oh, all right then. I was really expecting that to be open to us, but okay. That has pushed us up a little bit, though, which is very, very much nice to see. All right, time to start the next day. We'll see how this goes. At this point, I just need to get the treasure chest back, I need to get the vending machines back, so on and so forth, and we, of course, want to build out a corridor down here. I can just have the corridor built off this room, or I can have it built off this room, so people have to go past Beatrice. Maybe, actually. I don't know about that one, though. I don't like forcing my heroes to have to go through 2 fights and that to be non-optional. I'm fine with them just choosing poorly and ending up in an optional battle, but if they have to go through 2 rooms of fighting, I think that might exhaust some of their supplies a little bit too aggressively. Hopefully, Big Al is not going to be killing the heroes too effectively in this round. We will, of course, see. You're using up some of your potions there. Edmund Brewer has leveled up to tier 2. Well done, Edmund Brewer. Right, we've now got extra souls coming in as well, which is going to be especially nice. I think I may also upgrade Big Al, especially since this is intended to be a kind of a mini boss room in a way. We are going to need a rest site, I think, soon after this, though. I think that's a given. We're going to need a spot where our heroes can spend some of the loot that they've managed to accrue in these rooms, potentially, and top up their healing pots and their energy levels, so on and so forth. Right, how are we going to do down here? Just one more person? Are you going to leave at this point? Yes, you are. A wise choice, Milado. Wise choice indeed. Only up to 862. Wow, okay, that was not as good as some of the previous days, in my opinion. That being said, we actually only had 17 gold, so we earned over 800 gold in a single day. So, you know what, I take it back. It's not too bad. Incredible loot, nice monster variety. Good, we're back up there. I'm very, very happy with that. Exceedingly so, in fact. Right, now with the unlock there, we have ancient chests. Unlocks an ancient chest with a huge capacity. I like the sound of that. Oh, yes, I do indeed. I was not paying attention on whether that was being used. My bad. I'm going to have to fix that. But the first thing we're going to do, of course, we're going to pop down the vendors again. Let's get all of these back where they need to be. There we go. Then we are going to go back through the chest that I picked up. One over there. I wanted an extra one in here as well. Actually, that room has probably now got way too many, so let me move that one back. I will, however, give you a little pot there. There you go. We could maybe do the next one in there, but I don't think we need it, actually. I think we've got enough right now. This room could definitely do with one, but we will get to that. That's going to be a job for next round, I think. But one thing we are absolutely going to do is, as I said, give Big Al a bit of a level up there. Right, you are going to get level 1 on Weaken. Wow, okay, that's +2 to your attack power, +3 to your health. I am very, very much in favor of that. Oh, yes. We are going to say goodbye to this and rebuild it. That way we know for certain that our heroes are going to have plenty of energy from this site. Okay, time for us to start the day again. We're up to day 21. Alright, let's have a watch of how this goes. Now, I am thinking that it might be possible for me to help out the heroes in here, just to make sure that the first hero who gets in here isn't almost guaranteed to die unless they are high level, which is definitely a worry for me. But we can always see a loot goblin. What? Why would I want to kill it? I'm fairly certain that the Loot Goblins Guild has rules against such. No, I'm going to have to allow that Loot Goblin to loot. It's professional courtesy, see? It looks like the heroes are going to take them out anyway. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to allow the heroes trying to do it. If they kill it, well, that Loot Goblin was clearly just not meant for this job and didn't study properly. And you've brought great shame on all of your tutors. Oh well, I still feel a little bit sad. Maybe they were a rookie Loot Goblin. They only needed a few more missions, and then they'd be able to move on to the advanced classes. Or perhaps it was an elderly Loot Goblin out on their last raid. One raid before retirement. Oh my lord, these heroes. No wonder we get the happy feels whenever we watch one of them get nommed on by our creatures. They call us the monsters. 8 more visitors left. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting to that. Not today, at the very least. But I am seeing much going up there in terms of the souls. Very happy with that, indeed. Very, very happy with that. Let's have a continued watch of how you guys are doing. Relatively well. We've got 2 more visitors, but unfortunately... Oh, no, 1 there. Any more? Really? You're going to leave me with 1 again? Oh, you scoundrel. I'm fairly certain this is planned. Alright, Cedric Mason is leveled up to tier 2. I wonder if there are any more classes other than the tank, the fire and ice mages, and the rogue. I wonder if there would be a hero cleric. It feels like, whilst that would weaken my economic position, you know, being that my business is selling them healing potions, I do feel that making sure that they could get a little bit of hero help, that would be nice. I feel that would round out the classes quite well. Oh, you are doomed there, my lad. I'm sorry about that one. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Alright, I can use a heal right now. Incredible loot. Nice monster variety. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We made 805. Very nice indeed. Right, we aren't going to be able to switch over our research, and it pains me somewhat to be faced with this, but it is what it is. Alright, is this room good enough? It is not anymore. Okay, fine. I need to pop down some more prettying. Let's go ahead and pop in a shelf, perhaps. And then let's see about placing down maybe a little skull over there. That should do enough. As for here, though, I'm going to say I am going to place a skull here, and I'm going to place down another trap. I don't strictly need to, and I don't know if they're realistically going to hit that trap, but I kind of like the idea of it being there. Do I have a painting that is the correct? No, they're all a little bit too expensive, unfortunately. I could place some more spider's eggs over there, but no, a little bit too expensive again. Let's go for a shelf then, I suppose. I could place a shelf just down here. That would bring us up to the correct amount. Right, as for this room, we now need to spruce this one up a bit more as well. I think we're going to have a trap more or less right in front of the door this time. We are then going to have a skull right behind it. Someone stood on the traps, fell dead, and, you know, slowly Beatram has been working their way through the bones. Only the skull and the leg bones are left now. Decoratively arranged, of course. Beatram is very artistic. There we go. Most of the paintings in the dungeon were made by Beatram, don't you know? Alright, we will have a barrel as well. That's still going to put us quite far away from where we need to be, though. I guess the other thing we could pop in here is another chest. That does bring us a little bit closer to where we want to be. I think the last thing we'll do, maybe a tall painting. Sure, we can place that in there. There you go, Beatram. A beautiful room for you to enjoy. Now, we are sitting on an awful lot of souls, though. Let's have a look. Are there any more research points that I could grab that would lead to more money? No, not that I can see anyway. There are some in here, but again, not quite what I want to see. Though, I'm noticing, yes, if we manage to get all the way up to 1.5, then I complete one quest and unlock a third quest slot. And that's going to be very, very nice indeed. Alright then, let's start the day and see how we go. We've got quite a lot of people coming in now. We've got one of them that shows up as a level 3 Ice Mage, managing to do work quite handily. Well done you. Okay, and running over the traps plenty of times. I appreciate that. Not even left the entry hole yet. I think once we are ready, we are going to remove some of this and just make the entry hole just a line of vending machines, perhaps. That being said, when they are leaving, if they've decided to leave, they're not going to stop at the vending machine. So maybe not. Maybe we will actually have this as a grouping table, and we will try to encourage our heroes to form parties immediately. The other thing we could do, of course, is have a little room off to the side, so some of our heroes might decide to go the dungeon alone, maybe if they're deciding to challenge themselves, while others will form a party. We have to account for anyone who wants to solo here, after all. It would be rude of us not to. They spent all of this time training. Nevertheless, we're up to 60 souls. I could just start... Oh! We have detected a crash in your game. From this point on, you're more likely to experience bugs. We apologize in advance and ask that you send the crash log to us by clicking on the send button so that we can patch it as soon as possible. This happens very infrequently, but significantly more frequently once it's happened once. But I have found that generally, if you reload the game, the frequency goes back to normal. So it's usually just, I think it might be some sort of memory leak or something along those lines. Obviously, that's just kind of a blind guess at this point. But it certainly seems that once you've reloaded, what would be an elevated frequency of bugs just goes back to normal again. And you might see another one after a particularly long playthrough. So as soon as this day is over, we will be going ahead and reloading. Are you gonna get any further? You leveled up. Well done. Did that give you any buff? No, not really. You're a little bit tired. Are you gonna be able to get a stamina potion? You are not. You are now extremely low on stamina, and thus you're going to... You should have just left. You really, really should... Leave! Flee! No, you died to a trap. Well, I feel a little bit of kinship there. That was definitely a greed kill more than anything else, and I can't say that greed hasn't killed me more than it should have, really. An embarrassingly large amount of times, actually. But okay. Right, with that, I'm going to quickly reload. Be right back. And we're back. Alright, let's have a look at our quest. We've completed the 1.5 stars. Complete. We get a flowery painting and some more gold. And our next quest is to kill 20 visitors. That shouldn't be too hard. And to host 18, we are automatically going to complete that one. Perfect. Some quests that are going to be easy for us to do. Right then, we have got access to the grouping table. We've also got access to an ancient spawner. Unlocks a faster spawner. That would be quite nice, but ultimately it's the grouping table that we want, so let's get to work. That's going to require 21 visitors. We've got exactly enough for that. But let's have a quick gander at the new chest. Alright, so the ancient... Wow, it's very expensive. Right, this one has capacity of 20. So 5, 20, 100, 5 times as much. Okay, we are definitely going to be upgrading a couple of these. And I don't even think we're going to be keeping many of the basic chests around anymore after this. I might be convinced to, though. We'll see. But I want at least one of these ancient chests in every single room. I may keep one regular chest in every single room as well, just so that people have a regular chest to loot, just for more places that they will think to loot, I suppose. We will move you down there, for example. I'm going to say goodbye to you, goodbye to you. All right then. Now, I'm not going to have enough to get all of these. Or actually, no, I might. One there, pop one there as well. Yes, we are just going to have enough. Okay, well, that is absolutely fantastic. Let's get all of those on the go. All right then. Now, that has added quite a lot. Does that improve the beauty in a room? Yes, quite a lot, actually. Up to 1.53. It hasn't really done enough, but in most places I was taking 2 out, so that doesn't surprise me too terribly much. Okay, so we've got a lot of souls, and I kind of want to spend some of them. So let's go ahead and see about doing that. I'm going to go ahead and just grab the more monsters. Since I'm not doing anything else with them right now, I may as well grab all of them and see if that unlocks any more research. It does not. Okay, then we're going to sit on the rest of them for now. Yeah, okay, Lady Wolfheart, you're going to level up. Mini Murgle, you're also going to level up. The dungeon is growing more dangerous, and our mini boss room with Big Al and Encrypt. Okay, well, Big Al is going to level up and is now very dangerous indeed, and Encrypt will get a level up shortly. And with that, time for us to start the next day. Now, we should complete 2 quests more or less straight away. Now, one thing I didn't do is I did not make sure to replace that. I haven't even been tracking whether that's being used. I've not noticed it being used, so that worries me a little bit. Or rather, I've not noticed a message telling me that it's been emptied. Really? Another loot goblin already? Oh, it's because of all the sparkly chests. I understand. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. But you might well get out of here with your loot. I don't know. You've been slowed down thanks to the Ice Mage. We'll have a watch, I suppose. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. I wanted your stats. I didn't mean to sword you. Oh, well. The heroes managed to fill the chest with... Wow, already up to 47 there. I think this room is going to need a couple of those chests. Oh, yes. We might be able to start making some real good money with all of that. We'll have to keep an eye on it, though, and make sure that it is actually filling up appropriately. Right, there we go. Using up a little bit of free healing. Again, I think maybe having those on a couple of corridors makes sense. Just a little bit of a top-up for the heroes that, if for whatever reason they haven't managed to accrue much money and thus much potions yet. Yeah, these chests are amazing. Are these already full? They are actually quite full, yes. Okay. I think we might be making a fair old whack of cash at the end of today, if all goes to plan. John Carter is leveled up to level 2. Well done, John. Now, let's have a look over here. We've got 18 visitors. We've now got the reinforced door. Very nice indeed. And we are up to 11 out of the 20. Rooms at max beauty have 5 rooms. We've got 10. Ah, fantastic. See, they appreciate beautiful rooms. Right, now getting up to 2 stars is going to be a bit of a push, though. Alright, I would like to see how ridiculously powerful you are. I worry that you might be killing too many people, though. Oh no, actually, you got taken out there. Okay, Big Al got nuked as well. Right, we have unlocked the grouping table, which means we now need a room specific for the grouping table. There we are. Also, I didn't check. I didn't check it again. I'm just gonna break it down and rebuild it. Incredible loot. I wish there were more monsters to kill. I could use the heal right now. Yeah, I believe you, mate. I believe you. We did actually manage to kill 21. Okay. We'll grab this tall painting. Very nice. Kill a legendary hero. Okay, well, these two are really unfortunate because it's going to be a while before we can try that. A good... Oh, the boss door. We don't yet have a boss to kill in the boss room, though. So... I'm going to say a nope on that one. And instead, we are going to start investing our energy down here. We want bigger pockets over there. For one. Right, okay, we need a room for our heroes to group up in. 10 by 8 room? Sure, let's go for the 10 by 8 room. It's a rather expensive room, but I think it'll be okay. We're also going to have a reinforced door. There we go, we're going to get in here that away. Grouping table is right here. I'm going to place that right at the front. Before I forget, I am then going to... yeah, we'll remove and place this down. I do need some lights in here, so I'm going to have to do that again. That was my bad. I think we're just going to have regular torches in here, though. We're not going to go for any fireflies. I don't think this is the room for that. Alright, do we have a nice floor for this room? I could go wood. Oh, God, that's eye burning, but alright. We could perhaps start filling this out with vending machines. I think that's a really solid idea, actually. Right, let's just replace you. See how this goes. Pop. There we are. Right. We are pushing the max rating up a little bit, which I'm happy to see. Still on the 21, but we've now got 6 level 2s and 1 level 3 to start with, which is quite impressive when you think about it. Alright, let's begin then. Again, the next thing I want down here is to have a corridor, another fighting room, but also the potential for a rest site. We'll see how that one goes. Now, how many people are going to go in? Okay, one has already made the trip in there. Alright, we'll see if we get our first group quickly, or whether a couple of people decide, nope, they've gone the solo route. Okay, well done, well done. He's a mage. Bloody mages, all ego, those guys. There we go. Got, and oh, you were waiting too long, they gave up. No. It would be nice if when a new person joined, the timer reset for the group. But I understand that, you know, that might make it a little bit too easy to get a group going, but... oh man, it's just going to be musical chairs in here. We might eventually see a group form. Who knows? Maybe I need to make it a little bit easier for people to pop in. Oh, we got 3. We got, come on, just need 1 more. 1 more! Are we going to only have 1 group? I mean, that can't be okay. No, we are not going to have 1 group. There's going to be all expectations. Alright, maybe I do need this in there to have any chance. But then you'd have everyone grouping up, which is not exactly what I would want, if I'm honest. I kind of like the idea of it being a bit of an optional thing. The optional side quest of go party up with someone. You know, every MMO ever. Go make friends. It comes to something when your game has to try and gamify and trick you into being social. Right. Well, it looks like we are having no groups today. Oh well. It's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe if we added some more vending machines, it would increase the amount of time that they spent in there. Or maybe I could put 2 doors, which would make it twice as likely that they're going to go into this room. You know what? I actually kind of like that idea. Twice as likely to go into the group forming room. Yeah, sure. That'll be fine. But then if they really want to go solo, they can, and they can just die. Right, there we go. Not that I'm bitter that they didn't make use of my new device. Not at all. I totally didn't check. I have no idea if that was used. Why do I keep forgetting to check? I'm getting the impression, though, that it isn't being used for some reason. That worries me a little bit. Might be one of the bugs. Alright, well, let's start grabbing faster heroes, see if they can move around the dungeon a little bit more. Right, let's move this painting. Actually, we're going to completely change this painting, since I have a couple of new ones now. Can I select you? There we go. Let's grab a... we could go with you. No, let's go with flowers. Sure. Nothing says completely safe dungeon than a painting of flowers. We'll place. Can I not? Oh, it's going to have a torch on the other side, of course. Alright then, let's move that torch over yonder. Or just have you right there. It's a little bit offset. I'm sure that's not going to bother anyone at all. No. In fact, definitely not me. It's not bothering me. Twitch. Right. Let's add in some more health pots. Make this room quite attractive for adventurers to go into. And we could perhaps pop up a little painting or something. Yeah, sure. Wide painting over there. That'll look amazing. This is already almost a 100 quality room. You know what? We could probably push it the rest of the way if I really wanted to. Let's see. Got no cheaper paintings. All paintings are the same price, it would seem. Not sure what to make about that, but we will do what we can. There we go. And I need... Oh, do I need any more? Or is that done? Oh, it's done. Perfect. Well, I still want one more, so I'll place that in there. There we go. All right. Now then, they should have quite a good incentive to pop in there, and we are really pushing the rating and popularity up now. Very happy with that. All right, let's start the new day. Oh, actually, no, before I do, once again, we'll do the test. I'm going to rotate it this time. Let's rotate it around like that. There we go. We'll see if that helps. Now, Eyes of a Hawk. Let us study the use of this room while our heroes race through the dungeon, hopefully forming a group, at least one, along the way. We will see, of course. They are very, very interested in the chest. Okay, we've got one person waiting. One person who's already decided to go solo. 2 people going solo. 3, 4. Okay, yeah, no. Look, I can't force them to not be hardcore gamers, okay? They want to test their mettle against the dungeon by themselves. They don't want to be social. They've had enough of people. They've had enough of being let down by the healer. We don't even have healers. That's probably why. People just got so sick and tired of the... It's never the healer's fault, by the way. It is always the tank for not pulling. I will die on that hill. I don't care how many tanks that angers. It is always the tank's fault. There is no such thing as bad... Okay. There are not amazing healers. As a healer main, I will confess that some healers need a little bit of work, but there is no such thing as a bad healer. Okay. I may be slightly biased, and I will acknowledge that it is possible, though I have never met one myself, that a healer could, in fact, be bad. But I still don't believe it's true. What I am very unhappy about, though, is the fact that our really improved camping zone, there's so many supplies is not being used. This is greatly upsetting me. Alright, well, maybe I could move the room around. I can give that a shot, I suppose. We can see how it goes. It might have something to do with the dispensers. I could also move those, maybe. But I am noticing that our heroes are not really making use of the dispensers as much as they used to. And that is a bit of a pain. I wonder why that is the case now. Why have they gone off using my wonderful potions? Might need to have a think about this. Also, it seems... Oh no, there is still someone here. I was a little bit confused there, but there we are. And jobs are good on. Right. Well, you know, it wasn't a small amount made there. I guess we'll be alright with that. Alright, let's have a look then. So, news has spread about a mysterious new shoemaker. Marvelous. Incredible loot. I wish there were more monsters to kill. I could use a heal right now. Well, yes, I approve. Or rather, I agree. However, I really need to get you to start using the... well, they're not heals, I grant you, but I do need you to start using the things I have prepared for you, you scallywags. Right, let's try and shuffle this around a little bit. Let's see about just positioning it like so. We'll see if that can help. It might not. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But I don't see much reason to change things up right now. We're just going to roll with this and see how people do. I really want to see if that gets used. But once we're over 1,000, I'm going to place down a corridor in a new room. We need to save up to be able to actually make use of it. We're going to need a spawner. We're going to need to summon a creature, and I'm thinking we're going to want to go infernal for that. We need a corridor, a room that together is already going to be around 600-700. So yeah, we do need a fair old whack to set up any new combat area, unfortunately. It's just the way that one's going to be. There we go. Got plenty of folks heading in. Got a wizard waiting for a group to come join them. Are we going to see you make use of this? No, you just walk around it. Gosh darn it. Maybe I should just put down the first one. We had some luck, at least, with that. Oh well. Okay, you are leaving because you're angry. Why were you angry? Oh, man. Probably because you didn't have any food. But that's really on you now, isn't it? I guess the other thing you could do is just line these walls with energy pots. That would also help, I suppose. It would certainly get things moving at the very least. But we have got a group formed thankfully, so they should be able to just wander through and take everything out along the way. There shouldn't be anything that would be able to realistically stand in their way at this point. Right, how much gold have we got in these chests? We've got a lot of gold in these chests. I clearly need more of these chests, though. They are already full. And my heroes basically don't seem interested in collecting. Why? Are you already full? You are already full on money. Okay. Alright. Noted. They're getting all kinds of buffs for being in a party, by the way. They're buying some more potions, which I'm very happy about. They've got more fighting they want to do, and they're leaving. Okay, half the group left, and the other half was left to fend for themselves. Okay, noted. And you're gone. All right. Well done, you. All right, a little bit of extra cash. Actually, yep, almost 2k, not bad at all. And we're going to get some more visitors, thank goodness. All right, that will do very nicely. Only 31% satisfaction, not the greatest. Bigger pockets, all right. Making sure that people have got enough cash to make use of the various rooms would be nice, but right now I just think that they lack incentive to make use of these. Right, so once I've set up this new room, I'm going to be deleting this and trying to place down the basic one, and we'll see if we can get that to work. Right, we're going to want a 5x12 for a corridor. There we go. And sure, we could have a little combat room over here, and then I think we'd still be able to fit in it. Oh, perfect. Okay, greatly approve of this. We can have a nice big combat room there, but a much larger vending room in this one. I think that would work very, very well indeed. We're going to go with an iron door on that side. There we are. And over on this side, I think we'll go with just a regular wooden door. Why not? There we are. And they're in the exact edges of the corridor. That does kind of grate on me a little bit, but I think I'll be able to survive. Maybe. We'll pop a little bit of light in there. Right, now is the part that I really want to do right, and that is 2 spawners, which means we are in fact going to go ahead and unlock some more monsters. Have we... I think actually... Oh, no. You know what? We already did that, so we're not going to need that now. Right. Yeah, we've got quite a few that we can grab. Ooh. Getting the 3rd biome would be nice, but I think we're going to wait on that one. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Sure, let's find out what you are. You are an imp. Very well. And who else are we bringing along? I should have just clicked on summon again. Oh, can I not afford it? That's a bit frustrating. We're going to need to say goodbye to a couple of the devices we've got. We'll say goodbye to you, and we'll say goodbye to you, because I'm going to need a chest as well. I'll go ahead and pop that in here now. Plomp. And I'm going to need 1 extra, it seems. So one of these can go as well. There we go. Right, let's have a look at who we can bring along. And we've got... let's have a look at you. You are a fire elemental. Magma golem. Okay. Alright then. Now I recognize the shape. We might be able to get some more of those in the future. But alright, oh, that's not terrible. Right, gonna have to find 2 new names. Everyone, please say hello to Eli, FCR, and Manu. Alright, well, you know what? Since everyone else has already got a level up and I've got so many souls, I may as well give you guys a bit of a boost as well, like straight out the gate. And you know what? Encrypt deserves one, and so does Beatron. These are some of our stronger monsters at this point. Right, let's get you set up. We will have Manu there, and we will have Eli over there. Could do with a little bit of lighting in here. We could also do with some more chests. Definitely want the chest, actually. And I could go for lighting, or I could go for traps. I think I'm going to go for traps. There we are. It's not going to be a nice room, that one, because the hero is going to be acting very slowly. And this is a very boring corridor room as well. Oh, well. Hopefully they can forgive me. Right, let's start the day and see how this goes. Oh, we'll be able to get up to 2.05 stars. We got a class for that? Yes, reach 2 stars over here. Okay, I think we should be able to hit that one without too much trouble at all. There we go. I meant to switch that up, my bad. Oh, well, it's not that much of a worry. There we go. Only need 3 more visitors and we've finished researching this portal. On that note, I wonder how much more... Oh, we can start going for Inferno. So we can get Inferno props, unlock curious objects from the Inferno. I think that would be wonderful. There we go. We're not going to make as much money from the vending machines this time, but hopefully there'll be a decent amount of gold left over in the chest. There was a little bit of uncertainty when I was going through the editing on the last episode. I was sure that what I assumed was the case, what I felt to be true, and had mentioned in the episode, that the money left over in chests you collected at the end of the day was true. But when I was looking through the editing, it looked like it just got deleted. But I had quite a few people comment that, no, it is definitely getting added to the coffers. So, at the very least, if we can fill up these massive chests, that should provide us with a decent income later on as well. Let's have a look at how that fight's going down. Magnet Golem isn't doing too bad. Honestly, this room is more dangerous than this one by a very large margin. So I'm not too terribly worried for our peeps at the moment. But I'm thinking maybe, yeah, we'll have a big room of dispensers in here, vending machines. Then probably a corridor going down in that direction, but another fighting room off here. And again, it'll be an optional room to enter there. We'll probably pop down a healing fountain around here as well. I think that would make sense. Right, the half of a group remains. Okay, no, a half of a group remains. Okay, you're choosing life. I do agree that was the wise choice. Right, there we are. We completed, reached star quality level 2. And we've also picked up... You feel a stronger grasp of the underworld. There we are. Incredible loot, nice monster variety. Did anyone actually manage to get that? I don't think they even got that far. Kill 2 level 3 visitors. Alright. And we've also got a wall mural. Very nice indeed. Okay. And legendary heroes are a little bit far away right now, but we should eventually get it. Now, I could go for that straight away, or... there we go. Underworld props, bigger pot, the Skeleton King, a boss, or the large potion dispenser. Alright then, there are lots of reasons for us to invest here. But getting legendary heroes would be a big one. Getting the ability to respawn heroes would also be a huge one for us. I think right now the large potion dispenser is way too important, because it basically is an upgrade in the similar vein as this was for the basic campsite, in that there's just so many more potions available, but it is a wider structure, so you do need a lot more room for it, unfortunately. Right, we're going to just spruce up this room a little bit. We'll pop that in there, and you know what? Sure, you're going to get an extra big chest in there. We'll pop that one right there. There you go. Plenty of gold capacity in this room. And this is already up to 91. We don't need to do too much in this room, realistically, to make it very attractive for our heroes to try and head in. We'll have a little cobweb there. Perfect. Right, I would like to place a spike trap here as well. There we go. That should catch a couple of heroes as they're wandering around to and fro. Alright then, well, as I mentioned, we're going to say goodbye to you. I'm going to downgrade you and see if maybe that fixes things. Who knows? We'll just use a basic camping spot for the time being. And I'm not going to place anything else, but I am going to need to beautify that corridor as well. And maybe at the end of this day, we'll not only beautify this corridor, we will start laying down another room. But first, I want to flesh these out. That being said, 21 visitors, we're easily going to hit that. So... instead, what I might be doing is upgrading a lot of the dispensers that we already have. That might actually make a huge, huge difference for us. This will take us almost all the way up to 2.25 stars as well, which is quite impressive, actually. Does anyone want to... Nah, I'm going to hold off on upgrading any more of the creatures. We're already killing quite a lot of heroes who come through here. There's a lot of satisfaction in that room. None in this room. They just spend money at 47, 60. I guess because they get that. That makes them happy. No, they really dislike coming through this wall. Interesting. Is that perhaps having a role to play? I wonder. No, they really dislike that one too. Man, you're so hard to please. It's wild. 80% satisfaction there. They just seem to like getting killed. Who knew that all of our heroes were masochists? Alright. Alright, let's have a watch. Are you going to be able to push on forward? Have we got any groups? We need one more person to form a party. Maybe we will see that happen. Maybe we will not. They are dying here, unfortunately. Okay, well, they have got a party now, so they may actually be able to punch through this area. We'll see. I might actually want to switch these around a little bit, because I've made them very strong, and maybe I need to bring in one lower level in there. Oh! They did! Well, that's really frustrating. That is immensely frustrating. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to place down more of these around the world then. For now, we'll try and get the upgraded versions to work, but that is... Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Right, we've got two groups on the move right now. They don't really... Is that group leaving? They seem to be able to get that. Maybe I need to make this place more attractive, more beautiful. we've got 2 entering in there. They've already managed to take them out. Well done. There should be loads of cash in there for them. Let's have a look down here. Loads of cash in there as well. Yeah, we are getting a huge amount of money now. And they are doing very, very nicely. Most of the vending machines are empty, which is exactly what we want to see. Precisely what we want to see, actually. Well done. And a couple are being taken out by traps on the route home. Now that is very interesting. I could probably maximize that. Just pop traps around corners as they're exiting doors on the path back, just to possibly wipe out a hero who's decided to leave. But there we are. We've got the large potion dispenser. That is fantastic. 23 souls. Maybe we need to work on that one a little bit. Right. I am going to say that I do want to move them around a little bit. So I'm going to move... Yeah, Big Al, you're swapping places with Eli. There we go. And Eli, you're going to come over here. Hopefully that will dial back the amount of death that we're seeing in that route, because that's a little bit excessive, just a tad. Okay, we can now go for the Skeletal King. Or we can get some more visitors. I kind of want the Skeletal King, though, if I'm perfectly honest, because then we could set up a boss room. I'm still going to need to get the boss door, but we can definitely work on that. For now, though, let's go ahead and start placing down the large... Oh, my lord, they are expensive, though. They are not cheap at all. Well, let's place one down just for comparison's sake, so we can have a look at this properly. So if we have a look at this, this has got 5 potions, costs 10. I can enhance for 15. This has way more than 5. I'm going to say probably around 15. Same difference on the cost, but it's a lot more to enhance. But I have got quite a lot of money. So, you know what? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. And in fact, at this point, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to say goodbye to all of these. And instead, I'm going to make sure that I've got the larger dispensers. And I'm going to try and pop a couple around in each location. We'll have... one for just energy, and then a large health dispenser. There we go. And whilst my souls allow for it, I will upgrade them all as we go. Right, these ones as well. Let's get rid of you. In fact, as much as it makes sense in this room for me not to necessarily have the energy dispensers, I think that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of all of that. We will place down one there, one energy dispenser here. I will hold off on placing any more for now. Get rid of these 2. Move this one across. There we go. And place that in position. Alright. We obviously want to continue expanding this out, but that's going to be a little bit too expensive for me for now. We will add you in here, though. There we are. And can I afford to upgrade this one? I can. That one I can't, but this should add an awful lot more healing potential to our heroes. And once again, just to be absolutely certain, I'm going to replace that. There we go. Right, I really can't wait until that bug is fixed. Okay. With that, we have massively upgraded the potion dispensing in the dungeon. And in some places, we could probably afford to switch out some of the decorations, because the rooms are going to be very, very attractive as is. But let's start. We need 27 visitors. It's going to be... we're going to be just a little bit shy. 2 hero shy, I think. 2 or 1. I'm not sure if I paid attention to the number before I clicked on start day. So it'll be somewhere around there. A loot goblin has arrived. They probably won't survive. There are a couple of level 3s there. Wow, that sucks to be. Really, 3 level 3 warriors and an ice mage. And 1 low level warrior as well. That's just insult to injury there. My goodness. But either way, I'm glad to have accrued all of the goblins gubbins there. They will go into the grotto with all of the other gubbins. Right, hopefully these potions are much more powerful, so they're going to need less of them to fully restore their health. We'll get this place decorated out properly and have a wealth of dispensers in this room as well. Possibly create a boss room off there. I think that makes sense. Make sure that they have ample opportunity to avail themselves of all of the dispensers first, but then lead into a boss room at the end of this corridor. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way that we do it. Yeah, we're not going to quite get the boss yet, but it shouldn't be too bad. We've got 1 or 2 hero groups so far. No, actually, we've got 3 hero groups. Wow, okay. That is definitely helping out now. Camping spot has been completely used up. Having an extra camping site around here might also help out. This is going much, much better. We've completed a quest. We've killed 2 level 3 visitors, alright? There we are. Kill 6 level 2 visitors. But a game that's like, you know what? You got to strike a balance. It's very bloodthirsty with the quest, I must say. But I mean, I'm not complaining necessarily. I'm just commenting. Right, there we go. Have they even remotely gone through that? Yeah, sort of. They have used quite a lot of them. But I think we could probably get more used, ultimately. There we are. Well done. Grabbing a couple more as well. Okay, yeah, no, that one mage grabbed 2 potions, actually. Have you got enough money to buy more? No. Okay, well, getting them with more pots would be wise. So, like, the ability to carry more money in one go would probably mean they will buy more potions when they walk up to the potion dispensers. So I think that's one of the things that we will go for after this. But we do still need the boss door. Right, with that done then, let's go ahead. Since they are not making use of all of them yet, I think I'm going to avoid placing any more down just yet. And instead we're going to spruce up some more of these locations. Let me grab a nice painting. We'll pop that right there. There we go. This room is already getting up there. And then I want another painting. We'll have one right down there. That actually looks beautiful. We are going to place a trap just about here. And of course we're going to place a skeleton, rather skull right there. Okay, that's wonderful. I'll probably have doors exactly opposite, and we're going to get a healing area, another rest site perhaps over here. I think that would be quite wise. That being said, we could have the rest site lead into the boss encounter. Ooh, I like that. Give them an opportunity to fully top up their stamina before they face the boss. Actually, yeah, I really like that. Okay, let's go ahead with that then. Let's rotate you. Pop this right about there. There we go. Now then, we will have just a regular iron door. Pop that in here. We're going to need to change the floor type to dirt. We will grab some fireflies. Might need quite a few fireflies in this one. Nah. You know, sure, yeah. Let's go all in on the fireflies there. Right, we will have the opportunity to add some more vending machines in here as well. For now, though I'm not going to sorry, I'm going to place this down right now, but I am going to still pull it up right at the end. I just want to see how much money I've got to play with for the rest of the room. I would like to place... I'm thinking some cobwebs right there. Spider's web. Actually, you know what? We're going to move the cobwebs over here instead, because it doesn't make sense that the boss's room has cobwebs. Now, that being said, it's a skeleton king. So, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm putting them back over here. It has been that long since anyone came or went. The undead king, the monarch of this dungeon, has long been sleeping, and the heroes are about to wake them up. They're not going to be very happy about that. Would you be happy about being woken up? Maybe he was having an amazing dream. There we go. That should do for this room. Right, with that, let's go ahead and replace these. I'm going to delete both of them first, and then place the 2 of them back down. And we'll pop this one down there, this one down here, like so. There we are. Very nice indeed. And let's begin. 11, 11, 5. Wow, okay. We're getting a lot of people joining now. We are so close to a 3-star dungeon as it is. We've still got a room to go there. We've still got a massive room we're going to want to build in here. Okay, I'm really happy with this so far. The Skeleton King will be available shortly. There we are. Well done. Filling this room up. I want another ancient chest in here, though. I think that's going to be a pretty wise choice, because there's a lot of money available here that I'm just not collecting. I would very much like to fix that. I broke one of my rules. I've got that right in front of them. I'm going to have to move that. I didn't notice that. My bad. This one is blocked very intentionally by the skull, so that one's not a concern. But that one definitely needs a little bit of a move around. Maybe move this treasure chest one to the side. That would actually fix it for us. There we go. Look, I try to be fair. Like I said, I'm trying to make an enjoyable adventure here. I'm not specifically working against the heroes. I totally am specifically working against the heroes in this particular instance. But, you know, DM habits die hard. I don't want to make it be too cheeky with my trap placement. I do love it, though, that an entire hero group will all sit down to the fire pit at the same time. That is super, super cool. That makes maximum use out of the camping spots materials. Alright, let's have a watch of you moving forward. Okay, not doing too terrible. Going back again, though, which is a little bit of a problem. I guess you knew that there was going to be stuff there for you to collect, though. So that does work out in a way, but you haven't actually bought much. Wow, okay. That one has been almost drained completely. Same with that one. Over here, yeah, same with that one as well. Oh, having another rest over there. I like it. Well done. Getting a bit of a top up to your energy levels before you continue on with the adventure. There we are. No more materials. I really, really hope we can get the upgraded ones working, because again, if it's anything like the potion dispenser, it looks like it's triple the amount of visits. That would be huge for us. Absolutely huge. We did manage to kill 6 level 2 visits. I feel a little bit bad, but there we are. Right, you have unlocked the white painting. Have 3 hero groups formed. Oh man, if we'd only unlocked that one a little bit earlier. Your dungeon has reached 2.5 stars. Indeed it has. And we have unlocked the Skeletal King. Very well. And from the heart of the underworld, an ancient warrior emerges. 27 visitors, 22 souls. I could use a heal right now. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Right, well, let's go ahead, and we are promptly going to want to unlock this. That one requires 15 visitors. We should be able to get that one nailed down nice and quickly. Right, with that, then, we are going to want to spruce up a couple more of these rooms. So this one's going to need a little bit of something. Oh, possible. Oh, that is gigantic. Okay, fair enough. We're going to need quite a lot for that one. Then I'm going to place 2 of these in there. Hopefully, actually, let's not put 2. Instead, I would like to place down an extra chest somewhere. And that extra chest is, in fact, going to go into this room. Right, so with that in mind, we're going to move a couple of these around. A pot down there. We'll move a pot over there. And we'll have this chest just tucked in right there. I'm going to move you around. Is that going to be okay? Oh, they go down the middle. That kind of is annoying, actually. But alright. I could just have the tramps both there. That's ultra cheeky, but I think I can live with that one. Let's move you down then. There we are. That works out a little bit better. I would like to get another one in place if I could, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that one in just yet. For now, though, I think I might want to have an extra chest just kind of tucked in here. Sure, we'll pop that in right there. That will work quite nicely for me. I could place a pot maybe on this side. No, because that's straight in front of the door that way. That's not exactly what I want. What I would like to do, though, is have a skull there. Again, you know, trying to give the heroes a little bit of a chance there, telegraphing that there is something to be weary of there. Right, other than that, I think we're actually in a fairly solid position. I could perhaps get an extra energy pot down here, but I don't think we're going to go for that one just yet. We need to save up because what we're about to build is going to be very expensive. I could go for a 10x8 room, but I think the 9x9 would be the best one for us right now. I wonder, though, are there better options for this? Are there more rooms that we could go for? There might be. Still, we want to get out of the boss. So at the end of the day, I could always get rid of the room and replace it if I need to. And once again, going to double check with these. Just remove them, place them down, or place down the regular one there. And I'm going to play... No, I can't afford it. Damn it. I was going to try and for Science Zero on this. I really want to just get that advanced one working, but oh well. Right, let's start the day. Let's hope that this goes well. We've got a lot of people showing up now. That is getting very, very nice. So we've got about 27 visitors at this point, and I've not seen anything need more than that. So I'm quite happy with that as it stands. Now, the question is, well, we have seen groups make it this far. So I suspect we will actually be able to make use of it. If we get a boss room over here, and boss door leading the way. Have we got enough room? Yeah, we have. I believe the boss door is a double wide doorway. Then we should be able to get at least 1 or 2 groups in there. But am I going to want any backup monsters? Can I afford to? I can afford 1 backup monster. Okay. Okay, well, we should be able to make that happen. That shouldn't be too much trouble for us, I don't think. There we are. Nice work. Are they using the... Yes, they are. Good. There we go. Camping spot in this room has been... Oh, really? Did each individual just take one thing out? I thought if they all sat down at the same time, they used it as a group. Oh, that might not be the case. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, well. Baldwin Thatcher has leveled up to tier 3. Well done, you. He's going to go down by 2. So going down by 3. So I can only assume that, yeah, it is going down individually. That is a bit of a shame, but oh well. I guess that is a really big point in favor of trying to get the upgraded ones as quickly as you can. Because, again, if it's anything like the large dispensers, that's going to triple the amount of rest that your heroes are going to be able to have. Have we got any groups around this time? We might not, actually. That's a bit crazy. There we are. Well, I mean, if they don't want to, then they don't have to, but they're going to need a group in order to be able to take on the boss. That being said, I guess you could make it so that you could enter the boss room from 2 different directions. One, you get in there quickly, and you can only do that if you're in a group. But the other side, you'd have to go around a long, wending way, and at that point you would have leveled up quite a lot, perhaps. Not a rest in my dungeon. How dare you? I have been trying so hard to get them to rest. My lord. Well, I mean, you're level 3, so you should be fine there. Okay, let's have a look. Watch how much we make. And... research complete. You have unlocked the boss door. 1,485 in 1 night. That wasn't too terribly bad. Alright, well, what are we going to go for next then? We can get the fancy grouping table. Will that encourage them to do it more? Maybe. But we're going to grab the prestige at this point. Because I want to see if I can find any more rooms down in this direction. That being said, maybe I would find them in the other... Oh, they might actually be in other locations. From the screenshots, I can only assume that you can get bigger rooms. But for now, we're just going to go with a 9x9, and it's just going to have to do. All right, so we want a boss door. There we are. Plonk. Now then, we are obviously going to want a large boss-sized chest in here. Okay. This might be a little bit of a tricky one for us to set up. But alright, we'll pop that in. Maybe we don't have 2 of these. That's a shame. I think that would have been perfect, but alright. We can have some fireflies down there, then some wall torches perhaps, one there, and one over here as well. There we go. Could I perhaps be... You know what? Sure, we're going to move this over here instead. Because the only people who are going to get in here are groups, and they're going to be facing off against a boss, and I can only assume that our boss... Skeleton King, how much do you drop? Skeleton King drops 312. Yeah, no, we need more than 2, actually. You are guaranteed to be level 5. Oh, my lord. Okay, so we need a name. What a fitting name for an undead skeletal king. Silent Psychopath, welcome to the dungeon, and thank you very much for your patron support. Can't upgrade you anymore. You are as upgraded as it is possible to be. At this stage, I'm going to want an extra spawner, because why would I not want to double down and make this as one-sided as possible? But in order to get that, I'm going to have to say goodbye to something somewhere else. I am thinking we are sadly going to say goodbye to this. Now, let's summon in an Inferno creature. Let's see. What are we going to get? Oh, I do in fact believe that you are the magma god. No, you're not. You're the fire element. Damn it. I could have had a hell shaman. I'm deeply dissatisfied. We're going to try again. Oh. I don't feel it. Okay, fine. We've already got Baby Drake, so we've got a Hellhound. Okay, well, I can't place two of you, so one of you is going to have to sit this one out, but I can at least name you both. Everyone, please say hello to Apple Fumble and Dakota C55. Welcome to the dungeon. I'm going to give both of you an upgrade. In fact, Dakota, you're going to be in the boss room, so you've got a cool ability. You've got Bleed. That being said, Apple Fumble does have Flyer, but we're going to go with Dakota. Sorry, Apple Fumble, you're going to have to sit this one out until I get another spawner for you, which will probably not be too far in the future. Right, so let's go ahead and get Dakota in there. There you go. Now, as for our rest sites, well, you know, it would be silly for me not to. I've been replacing them this whole time. I may as well continue with that for now. Right, so let's get down basic campsites there and there. There we go. And what on earth? Why is this one considered a boss room? Oh. I put it on the wrong way, apparently. Let me quickly change that. Yoink. No. Yeah. No. Yes. There we go. Which way do I need? There. Can I? There we go. Boss. I swear, if that's broken these, well, that's just the way it's going to have to be. But we can now get up to 3.36 star rating. Let's see if we can actually get there. We've now got 30 adventurers wanting to join us, and this is going to be the last day of this episode. We've got a boss room, and as from what I can tell, I think you might be able to have multiple bosses, so we might even go ahead with that. We'll have to see. But let's see how the adventurers manage it. You're not going to be able to even get in there unless you form a group, so I really do hope you do try to form at least one group. At least one. Okay. Oh, no, you were just like, no, I don't feel like grouping up today. I can see who's at the table. I choose the solo life. Wow, rude. Right. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Doesn't look like they're too interested so far. That being said, another way that we could do it is have like a corridor down here. So there are 3 options that ultimately lead back to this room and then through the rest of the dungeon. You know, just leading it a little bit more in favor of getting groups together. You never, oh, we're almost there. Just need one more person. Are we going to get one more person? No, we're not. Okay, now we need 2 more people. Please. Oh, my lord, that's going to be most vexing if we don't even see a single group. I might actually just force the issue and push it in there. Oh, you might actually use the campsite. Okay, we need one. Oh, okay. No, we need to. No, we're back to needing one more. This is the best chance you got. Peeps, come on. Someone go through the bloody door. Maybe I should just put a grate there or something. Oh, thank goodness we got a group. Okay. Now, all we need is for that group to survive down to here and we will see a boss fight. And that is realistically all I want. No, we got 2 groups. Oh, fantastic. It's always at the end that the groups form. Interesting. But I do actually like the idea of having a secondary corridor down here, maybe with a couple of additional optional rooms, but they will ultimately lead in here, just so that we're increasing the availability for people to decide. Oh, right, we're going to slow things down, just to increase the availability for them to use this room. I think that would be quite wise. Okay, are we going through the door? Is everyone ready? No. Come back. No. Oh, sorry, you weren't a group. Okay. Right, let's have a watch of how this fight goes. We've got bleeds being applied. We've got... oh, you are unhappy. You've not got healing. You've got energy potions, you fool. There was like a fully stocked heal potion dispenser over there. How much money did you have? You managed to kill... Wow, okay. You were right on the edge, though. You had 3% of your health left. I wouldn't... hang about though, because the boss will respawn. By the seams of it, you are not given free reign in this room. If you are too greedy, you are going to die. That being said, maybe that is, that's the natural fate for adventurers. Still, this room is full of gold. My goodness, I'm actually kind of amazed. Are you guys heading out now? I think you might be. If Giles Black is the leader, you are leaving. I don't think Giles might not even get out. We will see. If Giles walks over another trap, I think that's it. Well, goodbye, Giles. You fool. The rest of the heroes like, well, now what do we do? We left the boss room for this. I agree. I wouldn't be too happy. Oh no, so a couple of that group are bailing. I wonder if the whole group has to bail, or if just being part of a group is enough. Having been part of a group, we need to get. We're just shy of it. If we could just get a tiny little bit more, we would be able to get up to the 3 stars required. But I don't think we're going to get there. Well, actually, we might. We might. The run isn't over yet. Actually, yeah, Giles' group is still around. I think having lost their leader, though, has basically broken their AI. They're just going to hang tight and kill mobs and not even try to loot. Which is a little bit of a shame, but you know what? It does give us a chance that maybe we will get... There we did. We actually managed to get it up because they're happy. They're getting very happy with being in the dungeon right now. From all of the kills that they're getting. So, sell 22 potions. I do not think that's going to be a difficult one for us. Well, that wasn't a bad day, and we actually got the ability to gain more prestige as well. So there we are. Your dungeon has increased its prestige. Visitors will now feel a mysterious joy when entering your dungeon. They won't necessarily feel it while staying in there, but while entering, sure. Use a heal. I wish there were more monsters to kill. Well, okay, fine. We will see what we can do. But with that, let's have a look at what we can grab. Did we get... Oh, we have got more rooms. That is absolutely what I want. I need to get more rooms. There are many more things for us to research down this tree, though. We've still got Respawn Pedestal and the Legendary Heroes, and that unlocks a whole extra side of things. We haven't even dipped into the Inferno props yet, or aside from that, the Forest props either. So we've got an entire biome's worth of creatures to explore as well, and indeed possibly bosses. But that is going to be it from me and from Dungeon Tycoon for now. I really do hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and I really hope you will join me for the next. But until then, and as ever, do take care, heroes.